Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Volunteers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So LSU's offense will have the football first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He'll start this drive firing. The quick out. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
All right, this defense is just getting ridiculous. First drive, how about this? Tone setter. Get an INT, create another turnover. By the way, they had 6 last week. 6 interceptions, picking up right where they left off.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. The play-action fake. He's got an open man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Quick strike complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Reads it, fires complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Golden. Gets it out quickly. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer!
Man, I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down to the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Offense at an empty set. Wants to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Isaac. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for the pass.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over USC. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll bring it out. It's Johns. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking downfield, it's Golden. The throw to the outside is complete. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out for the 30.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys are like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Oh, what a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? New set of downs after the completion. On the ground, it's Worthy. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To the air, it's Golden. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Vols will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Got a wide open receiver. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Makes the grab, and he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. But they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Golden. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing.
Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear. And
the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
To throw, it's Golden. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quick release by the QB. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Number 14,
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Maybe adjustment in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Volunteers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing on the run. Finds a man on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown LSU! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 30. Racing to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown LSU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking to throw, it's Golden. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Takes it the other way.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands. And you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fitted in the window for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And he added the extra point.
42, Tennessee, 14.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field. Lofts one deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. At the 20. And he eluded the defense and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown ball.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Floating away. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Isaac. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long.
There he goes. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Makes the grab. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And you try to catch them off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Looking downfield, it's Golden. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Finds some room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Volunteer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 11 to USC. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping... It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter.
Trying to take it back. They get him corralled, but not till he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the balls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Golden. Soft spot in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. They'll go to the air. Fears the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry up. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Hey, you got to find a matchup. Like, what is the matchup out wide that you can go with? 4 verts, I get it, but they're playing deep. They're understanding that they got a lead. They can play with a cushion. We just need a guy to win a one-on-one battle. Who is our guy that
Lays out and gives up his body and makes the grab on the right side. Touchdown, Tennessee! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3. And quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to get it through the air. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game. Like, I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought